Hey, how's it going? I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to Multicasking, a slushy interview edition. Now, Jean.
Yes.
It is well documented that I love slushies.
I tell you.
I do slushy recipes all the time. I'm always talking to folks about slushies. Slushies are delicious for a ton of different reasons to me.
Yes.
But I thought it'd be interesting to sit you down and give a spouse's perspective of what it's like living with a slushy nut. Pro or con? What do you got?
Well, here's the thing. Here's what's happening right now. I'm super excited today. I'm in a great mood. Do you want to know why? I bet you do. I got all the children's coming over in less than 2 hours. 2 hours time, all the children's coming home, and we're going to have a meal, and I get to see all of them together at one spot.
So for context, we're 50% empty nesters.
Anywho, all the children and significant others and whatnots.
2 kids out, 2 kids still live in the house. She's excited about it. I think it's a great time to have a slushie.
That's what I'm getting at. It's a cause for celebration.
Okay.
So, cause for celebration means, what are you going to serve all these little kids that, you know, to me they're little kids, but they're grown adults? Slushy. Everybody likes a slushy.
Okay, so everybody okay, so well, I just want to know so first of all, this is a green strawberry. Green, it's a leprechaun fizz. Today actually is legit St. Patty's Day when we're filming this.
Today is.
So that's why it's green. I did a review about that. I just want to know, from a spouse's perspective, what's it like having a commercial-grade slushy machine in the house?
Well, okay, I like it. I like it for several reasons. I like it because it makes you happy. And I like it when my husband's happy. Because when the husband's happy, he does things for me that makes me happy. You know?
Get your mind out of the gutter. Hey, we're talking about grilling and cleaning and stuff.
Whatever. But also, it's unique. And not too many people can say, hey, we got our own slushy machine. But the kids like it. Yeah. And you don't have, it doesn't have to have alcohol in it. There's 2 containers. One with alcohol, one for the underage. And everybody can enjoy a slushie. So it's nice. It's nice to have a slushie machine.
Or both for underage, yeah. Or both for alcohol. It depends on the occasion. So if kids are having a sleepover, boom, both tanks, whatever flavor you kids want. Super Bowl party, boom, both tanks, alcohol. So is there a con of having a commercial grade slushy machine?
Here's the con about it, is if you don't finish it that night, then you have to kind of leave it on. And it is noisy. It sits right outside my daughter's, and this person who should be interviewed is probably the daughter.
No.
It sits right outside her door.
She complains about a lot, so.
And it's kind of loud, you know. If you're used to it being quiet in the house, then you got this. It's not like really loud. It's just churning all the time.
So what I do is so we're having slushies. It's on slushy mode. At night, I put it over to cold drink mode, so it's not constantly freezing the whole time.
Right.
Just keeps it chilled, which is a less motor engagement, if you will. So a con is the noise, and a con is it has to constantly keep going until you're done with it.
Right.
Any other cons?
As far as like for me, I would be able to drink a slushie all night. I can't drink a slushie all night. I can have like maybe 1, maybe 2 if I'm really hot and in the mood for a cold slushie. But
summer,
to me,
phenomenal.
they're just real sugary. I don't like sugary drinks.
Well, they do have to be 13% sugar in order to freeze properly, yes.
Right, so that's a con for me as far as you make this, I don't know, you have to fill it up to a certain level before it'll freeze. So you're always making a certain amount of a slushie for it to be a slushie. Instead of just being able to make like 2 drinks, you're making, more than that. So that's a con, I guess,
If you had to give a synopsis of this con, what would it be? Because you kind of lost me.
Oh, as far as when you're just in the mood for 1 or 2 slushies, you could just, make a blender for that.
And that's one thing I do.
Instead of making a blender size, you're making a machine size. You have to fill it up to a certain level. I thought I was clear on it.
Okay, maybe I was just concentrating on how delicious the slushie is. No, in all my reviews, most of my reviews, I give blender instructions. I pare it down to blender instructions. I'm tearing through my slushie.
You sure are.
But you're doing more talking. Okay, so the cons are, so far, it's noisy, you have to constantly keep it going, and you have to make a lot to fill up the commercial grade slushy machine. Any other cons?
Here is a con.
Oh, okay.
There was So you get a lot of these flavors sent to you by other
Margarita Man, yeah.
To try, and we don't know what they're going to taste like until you put them in there, and you put all the alcohol and stuff in there, and we wait when you get it frozen, and now you have this big batch of something. You don't know if you're going to like it or if you're not going to like it, and if you don't like it, the con of that is you have this big batch of something that you put the alcohol in, and you can't extract the alcohol back out in order to save the alcohol.
Well,
so you're just forced to drink it.
Yeah, or you can just say, hey, screw the $20 I put in there of whiskey or rum or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
yeah, there you go.
And yep, so just the 4 cons. Now let's some pros.
Oh, I thought we were doing some of that in between. So, if this guy's home on a Friday and I come home after my work on a Friday, I get out the door of my car. It's still in the garage. Before I get to the door of the garage to the house, this guy's standing there with a frozen. Here you go.
Yep.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. You had a hard week. Here's a slushie to put a smile on your face. Because let's be honest, slushies put smiles on everybody's face.
Now I don't know if that's so much of a pro for you or a pro for having a slushy machine, because you have to have both of them to make that possible.
Do you recommend people have a slushy machine in their house?
Absolutely. If you have a place for it, and if you like slushies, they're affordable. They're not going to break the bank. I cannot believe, for what I thought it was going to cost and how much it really did cost, that is very affordable to have one in the house.
So yeah, like Margarita Man, we talked about them earlier. Their machines are $4,000 each or more. The one we had was less than 1,000. Links, everything will be down in the video description below if you want to have the same machine we do. But commercial grade, double tank, total of 8-gallon slushy machine, commercial grade, less than $1,000. So there are others out there who are a lot more. I don't think I would buy anything that's cheaper than what we have, because there's some cheaps out there that are more.
I mean, you did have a learning curve as far as being able to slush it up and keep it slushed or whatever. But once you did all the work, you did all the heavy work, and now you have the videos for everybody else to just follow along and learn after your mistakes.
We're a whiskey channel. I do slushy videos because slushy videos did not exist. I'm like, hey, I got a commercial grade double tank, 8-gallon total Vevor Slushy Machine. I want to learn more about it. There wasn't a single video on YouTube, so I created them.
Yes.
For you.
Yes.
So yeah,
so if you were to buy one, your job would be easier because he's already gone through all of it.
Yes, and I've also got a hold of Vevor. I'm like, hey, how about a discount code? So we do have in perpetuity a 5% off, because they don't give coupons. But I did talk them into a 5% discount. Coupons. Yep, no coupons.
No coupons.
5% coupon code down in the video's description below.
If you're looking for a coupon code, down below.
But yeah, I thought it would be neat to come on and interview you if you like slushy machines, and if a spouse thinks it's a good benefit to have.
You don't have to just have something going on. It doesn't have to be a shindig or whatever. It's just for me, today, it's just all the kids are getting together in one spot.
Kids coming over one spot, St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, or it could just be the two of us.
Let's be honest, we have slushies pretty much every damn weekend. So I make a lot of slushies. Some from scratch, some from Margarita Man, which is just a convenience to have. And
if you're thinking about, is it going to increase your electric bill?
Oh, no, not really.
I haven't seen any difference in that, so it doesn't really cost too much to let that thing go.
You're good. Anything else to add, Gene?
Nothing else to add.
In short, get a slushy machine to put a smile on your face. And if you get one, wives, your husband will, like we've learned today, at the door for you when you come home every Friday with a slushie in the hand for you.
Or if it's reversed and you're the one that wants a slushy machine, and I'm talking to the girls right now, and your husband's like on the fence, then you know what, girls? Just one time, give him a slushy.
Can I get a slushy one time? Charlie.
And I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.
Cheers. We're also trying out new microphones. Let us know what you think about the microphones.
Yeah.
Thanks.